Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Weird gems and seashells wall hanging sister wives Kody and Robyn's foyer art could tell a story about their bond. Kody and Robyn Brown are known for their zany home decorations, and it's time to discuss an unusual piece of art that hangs in the hallway of their home. The design in question is made from seashells and semi-precious gemstones, and it's quite a bold masterpiece. It's interesting to learn more about the reality TV lovebirds through their home decor. They make design choices that may have symbolic value, although, to be clear, they haven't talked about what the sculpture means to them, which they sold for $1.9 million before snapping up another showplace for $2.1 million, is filled with curiosities that intrigue, but they have been accused of having bad taste by snarky Redditors. While it's true that some of their choices, including Kody and Robyn's Walmart rug, aren't elegant, it's their life, and they should surround themselves with things that they love, no matter what anyone else thinks. History has proved that the couple can't win with fans of the series, so they might as well enjoy themselves to the fullest. This gem-encrusted sculpture is probably one of a kind. Started a thread filled with jaw-dropping wonders. They did a virtual walkthrough of Robyn and Kody's former home in Flagstaff while it was still listed for sale. This gave social media users an almost uncomfortable level of knowledge about the reality TV couple's quirky home decor. Thanks to photos like the one above, which showcases the odd seashells and gems wall hanging in their entryway, and other pictures, there's little guesswork involved with figuring out how the duo live behind closed doors. Those who are baffled by the sculpture may feel that the artist went too far. A long rectangular board supports the weight of masses of what appear to be semi-precious gemstones, such as tanzanites and amethysts. Those stones are pretty enough, but the way they're arranged is a bit over the top. Also, a variety of seashells are affixed to the board. Some are open, for an oysters on the half-shell effect that is frankly hard to appreciate. There's too much going on here. Beautiful objects from the natural world are piled onto a piece of wood, seemingly without much forethought, when their beauty might stand out more if there wasn't an encrusted effect. For example, when a luxe jeweler shows off a gem, they present it in a velvet-lined box. Then, it seems exclusive and special. The rich, soft background is a simple backdrop that shows off the gem's attributes, from a ruby's fierce fire to a sapphire's cool blue mystery to the subtle sheen of a Baroque pearl. Learn what these seashells and gems symbolize. And purple is a color that Robyn absolutely loves, based on her modest print blouses in berry tones, and Robyn's royal bedchamber with its violet palette. In fact, purple is a great choice with her dark hair and fair skin. So, perhaps she chooses art the same way that she chooses tops or lip balm or whatever. That's quite common. Tanzanites, for those who believe in the magical powers of crystals, have certain properties that are definitely healing. One reality star, Spencer Pratt of the Hills and Laguna Beach fame, surrounds himself with crystals because he believes that they enhance his well-being. With tanzanites, which were first found in Mount Kilimanjaro in the 60s, are known for their balancing energy. And this is interesting, as Robyn is a Libra. That sun sign is represented by the scales. Libras always try to balance, keeping their lives on an even keel. Many of them are surprisingly adept at balancing, like gymnasts doing flips on balance beams, and then sticking perfect landings. They find ways to stay fit, be sociable, and take care of their loved ones. This sign can be a little too beauty-obsessed, and occasionally too smug because of their many natural blessings. And sometimes, they make their own troubles, creating drama, perhaps unconsciously, to add some spice. It could be argued that Robyn did this when she rubbed her happiness with Kody in the now ex's faces, alienating them and their children. None of that was necessary, but Libra is a passive-aggressive sign. Gwyneth Paltrow's also a Libra, and her healthy self-esteem hasn't gone unnoticed. In fact, her ex Ben Affleck once implied that she was a snob. This is the downside of Libra, but in general, this sign is very pleasant and loves to be surrounded by beauty. So it's not surprising that Robyn's amassed such a big art collection, including romantic paintings, These semi-precious gemstones will protect people from Sikh interference. In fact, as per that source, Catholic bishops often wore rings with amethysts to stop mystical intoxication. Robyn is quite a devout Christian, although not Catholic, so the gemstone's link with faith is fascinating. If the stone helps to protect her from her enemies and their negative vibes, that's a good thing. Kody, in particular, has really needed to transform, and the process hasn't been simple or painless. In fact, since he lost his son, Garrison Brown, it's been grueling. Sometimes in life, there are changes that no one wants. Terrible things can happen, which force personal growth in a way that's emotionally devastating. Kody is coming to terms with this, but showing admirable resilience. He is growing as a person. Kody granted two ex-wives, Janelle and Mary Brown, larger shares of Coyote Pass, which gave them $305,000 each when the Arizona property was sold. This was a generous act, signaling evolution after a great loss. The sister wives stars are changing. Robyn and Kody have a new home and a different life. He is grieving. His issues with his exes are stressful, and life in his new house might provide some solace. Things aren't perfect with Robyn, but they are starting over, and Kody's new spirit of gentleness could be a pathway to peace. As they evolve, their taste in home decor could change, but it's likely they have a lot of the same items in their new house, including the gem and seashell sculpture and Kody and Robyn's bird of paradise statue. The sister wives duo stay in love even when life gets hard, and while it's not fairy tale, they have built a core family that seems very cozy in an upscale nest. Sister Wives viewers feel Kody Brown is delusional. Kody lost Sister Wives fans along the way, directly after he tried to claim he was an anti-hero, and I can't say I blame them. It led me and probably most other fans to question whether he watches the show, the past shows, his wives' interviews, his children's interviews, go online, read the blogs, or does Kody all think this is a part of reality TV? Throughout the tell-all, he and Robyn were constantly called out for their lies. It got so bad that the fan accounts started pulling their words on the subject from multiple episodes and comparing them to his tell-all claims. There are still 3 more episodes in the tell-all, so goodness only knows what else will fly out of the TLC star's mouth. Why sister wives Janelle Brown should not keep a friendship with Kody. Since 2010, Sister Wives fans have watched as Janelle Brown has served as the family's rock. She was always the level-headed one, with a knack for managing the family finances. Kody Brown showed affection toward Janelle, and it was clear he respected her opinion. However, now that the duo is no longer a couple, it seems like a good idea for Janelle to reconsider the idea of a friendship with the father of 18. Janelle Brown shares an honest opinion about Kody Brown and Robyn Brown. During the tell-all via ET, Janelle tried to be diplomatic in her answer when asked if she could still be friends with Robyn Brown and Kody. The mother of 6 first told the host, well, I could still be friends with Kody. I never really had a relationship with Robyn." But as the interview went on, she slowly started to change her tune. She added, "I don't have any hate or hard feelings or anything. I just don't really want to know them." Janelle clarified, "Oh, I could sit and talk to them if it was all superficial. That would be fine. I would talk to them. That's no big deal." Janelle doesn't think a friendship is in the cards, which makes sense to Sister Wives viewers. For years, she was treated as a second-class citizen. The realtor noted, "I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm just not going to be buddies with them or go to lunch with them." When asked if there was ever a chance of deep love, Janelle left it all on the table. She shared, "I'm not looking for it. I really just don't like them. I don't want to know them. And I just really don't like them." Janelle Brown wants a clean start. It's apparent that Janelle is seeking a fresh start. Realistically, there is no reason she would need to interact with Kody or Robyn. The former couple's shared children are all adults and choose their own interactions with their father. The last time Janelle would have had to interact with Kody for a while would probably have been at their son's funeral. Janelle no longer lives in Flagstaff as she has moved her life to North Carolina to run a farm with her daughter. There is nothing to gain by staying stagnant and trying to keep a relationship with Kody. The polygamous patriarch is too deep into his own narrative even to understand how to move forward. He will forever blame his first 3 wives for leaving him, refusing to take accountability himself. Janelle is already coming to terms with the fact that if she had known Kody better, she might have passed on him. In part 1 of the tell-all, she noted, "If I had a year with Kody, I'm not sure I would have married him, honestly." Instead of staying in a toxic situation, Janelle has channeled her anger into propelling herself forward into a new journey, and she hasn't looked back. Robyn Brown and Kody Brown have lied too much. Watching the sister wives tell all became infuriating. Before arriving at filming, Kody asked his favorite wife if she was ready. Robyn simply stated, "I'd rather have a root canal." If Kody or Robyn were asked a question they didn't like, they refused to answer. The couple's behavior actually infuriated TLC viewers who felt like the duo were getting off the hook once again. While the host pushed the other women to answer, Robyn easily sidestepped any question she didn't feel like answering. Robyn then claimed that videos were disturbing, but it seems more disturbing that both Kody and Robyn have been able to lie so much. Thankfully, many fans called out the hypocrisy of it all. But for Janelle, the lies have piled up over the years and started to overflow. Now living a new life, Janelle is aware she doesn't need to deal with their BS anymore, so she is leaving them to it. It's comforting to know that Janelle won't waste one more second on the duo. However, it is obvious that Kody and Robyn will be stewing about her decision not to be friends for a long time to come.